I'm sitting in the dark because the sun just set, and I was doing a meditation about tests because I just have been feeling this week like I'm just being tested around safety, and it's like these little scenarios that keep coming up where like I could panic and like feel a lot of anxiety, or I could just like chill out and assume everything will be fine. Um, and yeah, it's just happened a couple of times, mostly with men, where it's like, you know, like a man will approach me on the beach and I'll like have to stop for a moment and be like, okay, do I feel threatened, or like, do I feel fine? And like every time I felt fine, so it's like, okay, well, you don't need to stress then. Like there's been times where my brain has thought, oh, logically I should be stressing right now because, you know, there's a dog over there and like that their owner doesn't have control, and like they could run off and go get that other dog and then there'd be a dog fight. Or today there was a guy that left the beach the same time as me, and I had a moment of like, is he following me? Because he was like maybe 100 meters behind me, all the way up a hill to get to my house. But I didn't feel scared, but there was like this part of my mind that was like, there's a man walking behind you, that you should be worried, like you should be paying attention. So I actually stopped and let him pass me, and then I walked, and it ended up being my neighbor. um, but yeah, so like in that moment I could have been like, oh my god, there's a man following me, stress out, freak out, who is that? But I was like, okay, well, I feel a little bit uncomfortable having him behind me, so I'll just let him pass. And then yeah, but I didn't feel scared at any point, really. It was more like in my head of like, should I be feeling scared right now? I hate that it's so dark, but then also I can't be bothered going inside because I'm comfortable. And it's not that dark. Like I feel like it looks dark. Um, yeah. Anyway, and let me see if I can move. Actually, if I move here, that's better. That's better. I'll get my cup of tea. Oops. That was a drink I had. Anyway, okay, this will be better. Yeah. So yeah, these tests have been happening, and I just did a meditation that was about tests, and it said, what do you think the tests, which manifestation do you think the tests are linked to? And I think it's towards a relationship. So it's like I'm being tested to see if I feel safe, and the manifestation that's waiting to come through is a relationship with a man, and so I'm being tested. And then it gets you to like, the meditation gets you to go back and think about where this comes from, like why, because basically all the tests for me are around safety. So it's like, why do I feel unsafe, or when was the first time I felt unsafe? And I definitely think I've got a repressed memory around that. There's something that I can't quite work out, but I think I'm close to working that out too, and that has to do with like me being quite young and feeling unsafe, and yeah, it's like affected me with relationships. So I feel like that's kind of coming, like either I'll work out the memory, or I guess by passing, they were also saying like in the meditation, by passing tests you're like proving your worth sort of thing. Like she said it better than I can, but it was something along the lines of like, you know, you're being tested to see if you're going to keep doing the same thing you've always done or if you're ready to grow. And yeah, in the past, all these situations where I felt potentially unsafe, I would have panicked, and I would have panicked about for hours, and then I would have come home and stressed about it some more, and like it would have been this real big thing. Whereas like now I'm like, okay, well, someone just left the beach the same time as me and walked the same direction as me, like it's fine, you know. So I feel like I'm passing the tests, and they're kind of daily at this point. So I'm like, surely my manifestation is really close then, right? But we'll see. I'm manifesting a few things, but relationship is one of them.